Today I'm going to show you the most insane ChatGPT update ever. ChatGPT can now connect to your apps and actually do things. We're talking Stripe, Slack, your databases, everything. This is bigger than GPT-4 was. I'll show you exactly how it works and why it's kind of scary. Plus, I'll demo it live so you can see the power yourself. OpenAI just dropped something called MCP support into ChatGPT, and most people have no idea what this means. Here's what just happened. ChatGPT got a superpower. It can now read from and write to your apps. Not just talk about them, actually connect to them and do stuff. Think about this for a second. Before this update, ChatGPT was like a really smart person locked in a room with no internet. Now it's like that smart person got admin passwords to all your business tools. Let me explain what MCP actually is. MCP stands for Model Context Protocol. Think of it as USB-C for AI. Just like how USB-C lets you plug any device into any port, MCP lets any AI model plug into any app or service. Before MCP, if you wanted ChatGPT to work with Stripe, someone had to build a custom integration. Then another one for Slack, another one for your database. With MCP, it's plug and play. One standard protocol that works everywhere. OpenAI just added developer mode to ChatGPT. This is a beta feature right now. And what it does is let ChatGPT actually connect to remote MCP servers. What does that mean? It means ChatGPT can now read your data and perform actions across external services. Real actions with real consequences. Let me give you examples. You can ask ChatGPT to check your Stripe balance and create an invoice all in one conversation. You can tell it to search your company documents, find a contract, and create a GitHub pull request with updates. You can have it manage your Slack channels, respond to customers, and update your CRM all automatically. This isn't some future concept. This is live right now. But here's the thing. Security experts are calling this powerful but dangerous. And they're right. When you give an AI the ability to actually do things in your systems, you're opening up risks. We're talking about token exposure, prompt injection attacks, and unintended writes to your database. If someone tricks your ChatGPT into deleting your customer data, that's a big problem. But the potential is too big to ignore. So let me show you how this works. I'm going to do this safely with a sandbox environment. I've got a sandbox MCP server running. No real API keys, no real data, no real consequences. First, I connect ChatGPT to my MCP server. In developer mode, there's a connectors interface where you add custom MCP servers. Now, I'm going to ask ChatGPT to list some sample invoices from my Sandbox Stripe account. I type, "Show me my recent invoices," and boom. ChatGPT is now fetching data directly from the MCP server. It's not just talking about invoices. It's actually looking them up and showing me real data. Now here's where it gets interesting. I'm going to ask it to create a new invoice. Create an invoice for $1,000 for SEO consulting. Look what happens. ChatGPT shows me a confirmation prompt first. It's asking me to confirm before it writes anything to the system. This confirmation step is critical. You never want an AI writing to your systems without permission. I click confirm, and there it is. ChatGPT just created an invoice in Stripe through the MCP protocol. Now let me show you something even cooler. Multi-step actions. I asked ChatGPT to find all invoices over $500 from last month, create a summary report, and save it to my documents. Watch this. First, it queries the invoices, then it analyzes the data, then it creates a report, then it saves the file all in one conversation. This is what I mean when I say this changes everything. You're not just chatting with AI anymore. You're directing an AI assistant that can execute complex workflows across multiple systems. But with great power comes great responsibility. Most people are not ready for this level of AI integration. Let me tell you about the risks. First, token exposure. If your MCP server isn't secure, your API keys could be compromised. Second, prompt injection. Someone could trick ChatGPT into performing actions you didn't intend. Third, unintended writes. AI can make mistakes. If it has write access to your database, those mistakes become permanent. So what do? Here are the rules. First, always use least privilege access. Only give ChatGPT the minimum permissions it needs. Second, require explicit confirmation for all write operations. ChatGPT should always ask before changing anything. Third, implement audit logs. You need to track every action ChatGPT takes. Fourth, always test in sandbox environments first. Never deploy directly to production. Now, who can actually use this right now? MCP support in ChatGPT is currently in beta. You need ChatGPT Pro, Business, or Enterprise to access developer mode. If you have access, here's how to get started. First, you need to expose an MCP server endpoint. OpenAI has documentation showing exactly how to do this. Second, you register your connector in ChatGPT's developer mode. Third, you test everything in Sandbox. Fourth, you roll out to production with proper security controls. But here's what most people are missing. This isn't just about connecting existing apps. This is about reimagining how work gets done. Right now, your typical worker spends their day switching between dozens of different apps. Email, Slack, CRM, spreadsheets, databases. They're constantly copying data from one system to another. With MCP, all of that goes away. You just tell ChatGPT what you want accomplished, and it orchestrates everything across all your systems. Your new workflow becomes ChatGPT, prepare the monthly sales report, identify the top 3 leads from last week, schedule meetings with them, and update the forecast in our CRM. And it just happens. All of it. Automatically. This is bigger than just productivity improvements. This is a fundamental shift in how humans interact with software. I've been in the digital marketing space for over a decade. I've built a 7-figure agency from the ground up. I've seen how technology disruptions play out, and this feels different. This feels like one of those moments where the world changes overnight. Like when the iPhone launched, and suddenly every business model became obsolete. MCP could do the same thing to every business that relies on humans to move data between systems, which is basically every business. Think about it. Right now, most businesses are still running like it's 2010. People manually entering data, copying information from one spreadsheet to another, sending emails one by one, managing social media posts individually, updating inventory by hand. With MCP, all of that becomes obsolete overnight. You're not just automating individual tasks anymore. You're automating entire business processes. And the businesses that figure this out first are going to leave everyone else in the dust. Don't just watch this video and move on. Pick one workflow in your business that could benefit from AI automation, just one. Then figure out how to implement it safely. Start with a sandbox environment. Test everything thoroughly, but start. If you want help getting ready, if you want to connect with other business owners who are implementing AI successfully, then I want to invite you to join my AI Profit Boardroom. This is the best place to scale your business, get more customers, and save hundreds with AI automation. But more than that, I want to give you something that can help you get started right away. Want to make more money with AI? Welcome to the free AI Money Lab. Inside, you'll get 50+ free AI tools and 200+ ChatGPT SEO prompts. You'll learn how to make money with AI agents. Get 1,000+ free workflows. What you'll also get is a free AI community, free AI course, and proven AI case studies. This is everything you need to get started with AI in your business, and it's completely free. Thanks for watching.